I don't know if it's an ability or if you have it, just you can't quit. And I've seen people quitting, and if they would have held out longer, they would have been successful. I've seen it so much. I've seen some of the most brilliant people in the world that never made it because they were quitters. Never, ever quit.
Andrew McCarthy is interested in more than just a good... Listen, he's having no trouble...
Could you say it again?
He feller in the white...
We're on your screen.
I said earlier, Steve, undefeated.
It's simple for...
This is simple.
Program on therapeutic fiber was...
Head to Broadway by way of football, boxing.
The whole project will collapse.
Down to the taxi cab to get Elwood's things. This awful man.
It's closing all of a sudden.
And sharing this with us.
Bet there's nothing left to do.
Everybody stick around because we're going to have some fun and look at this.
So, if you want to get yourself an aquarium...
And all these money... 29.
A free trip after just 20...
My jail. del mundo. Su fundador.
So I dug my heels in deeper.
Have you ever had a dream that you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
A non-basketball question. Did you get a chance to meet with the royal family? And if not, how was it like having them there in the building?
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph?
The Prince and Princess of Wales.
Oh, no, I did not. I'm only familiar with one royal family. I don't know too much about that one.
Sad pony.
Hey. Yeah.
Penny.
Welcome back to the best show in the entire universe. I'm Matthew Rogers, Nikki. How you doing?
What's up, guys? How's it going?
Cool. Today we're talking about some shit you may not see on the fucking news. You know, just I mean, is the news even a thing anymore? I don't know. I don't even know if people like. Is television even a thing? Like, it's like some 90s shit probably.
People have unsubscribed to the brainwashing propaganda that the news has become. People are starting to kind of awaken to just the I think that there's an agenda on each side, and that there's a lot of political ties connected to each side. So it's kind of hard to get a true like story that isn't like, what's the word, influenced by some sort of agenda, you know?
Yeah, it does seem like it's everything's like a media bubble right now. It's like, sorry, one of the guests having a problem coming on here, so I'm trying to text him right now. So I was like,
no worries.
One of the guests, he's trying to get on here. I don't know. Roach just said his wife just said you're hot. He goes, when you just said, damn, she's hot. Like, he's like watching it. He goes, I'm watching Penn. He said, just said his wife said you're hot. That's what it's.
Hell yeah. Well, I try.
But,
Just can't get too close to the sun. 'Cause then you'll burn up.
but no, so before we're gonna have a guest on here in a second, and then Frankie's obviously doing weather and stuff today. Before we get into the episode, probably just introed, I guess, with a bunch of stuff. I think I said no to that Oklahoma show, so I'm not going to Tulsa. So just not doing it. I just just don't really want to do it. So
hey man, that's the
basically,
right? You got a free choice to do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, so if you're planning on going, I'm sorry. You should go to a better state to see me. I don't want to go to Oklahoma fucking ever. So, but I'm going to Florida. So if you want to go to Florida,
I lived in Oklahoma for a short period of time when I was in adolescent. I got sent to one of those residential places for kids who can't fucking get their shit together and keep acting out. And it was in the middle of Oklahoma, and it fucking sucked. Oklahoma, there's not much going on out there.
Yeah, that's a fucking crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, that sounds crazy. I have family down there. I love them and shit, but my family's cool and shit. But like, dude, I was like, I'm just not even gonna do that. Like, it was like a $3,000 show. I'm just like, can I get out of this? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, thank you. And like, I mean, I would have begged for that in my 20s. You know what I mean? But I just want to let people know watching, I won't be there. So but I will be in Boca Raton. I'm going to Boca Raton in January and February as intros. You have merch for sale. Like, do you have the shirts? Do you have a shirt around you?
Oh, hold on.
Because Nikki made some new shirts. Basically, they're pretty dope. If you wear shirts, I don't know. A lot of people do. A lot of you guys out there wear shirts. So
you're funny. Dude. I got a sweatshirt. Let's see. I mean, it's kind of a little racy. Racy here. There's the sweatshirt. And then,
how can people get that?
Hold on 1 second. As I pull all of them out. Okay. Well, you can hit me up on Instagram, and I'm still in the process of making like an online store. Sorry, just went and grabbed a couple. Okay, so here's another one. My sister actually designed this one. And then here's one more. Oh, here we go. I can't see behind it. Yeah, so you can hit me up on Instagram. I'm still in the process of making like an online store where those could be purchased, but yeah, I've been doing that. I've been making these little drug spoons.
Drug spoons
for people who party, and I'll put like little charms and shit on them. I've just been gifting these out just for shits and giggles, and people are obsessed. They love it. So yeah, I've been kind of curating some cool shit.
That's dope. Brian in the comments from Memphis. How you doing, Brian? Brian was a rocket. He was a rocket scientist on the show like a couple years ago. He's from here, I think. But I guess he's in Memphis right now. And then Janie said, "Happy holidays, Janie." Like happy Kwanzaa and Hanukkah and all those super real.
What holidays do you guys celebrate?
I celebrate Hanukkah because Jewish people are the perfect people, and I'm a Jewish supremacist, like so.
Love that. That's awesome.
I stole a Jewish supremacist thing from my friend Alex. He always says that. Like, I gotta own that. Yeah. Like, I just straight stole your joke, Alex. Hope you're cool with that. Comedians should just do that. Just steal jokes and then like cite the source. Like, I actually just stole this from fucking Twitter. You know,
I mean, people would probably be less mad if you actually gave credit where credit's due.
Yeah, like, I just didn't like how it was delivered. I feel like I delivered it better. You know, you just like steal someone's entire set, and you're just like, I just feel like I delivered better. You know, so that's why they had the joke, not the overall energy and delivery, and just. But I don't know. Let's get into the. I guess. Do you have anything to promote before we get into the show? I mean, anything else?
Follow my social media, Nikki X Nightly. Follow my spiritual and psychic page for psychic readings at Miss Venus Vixen. That's pretty much it.
Cool.
Oh, actually, wait, one thing. I'm helping to produce an event that's in LA. If there's anyone out here watching that's in LA, I'm producing an event that is going to have fire dancers and fashion show and a costume contest. It's a Nightmare Before Christmas costume contest, and the winner gets $1,000 tattoo prize. So if you're interested in coming, hit me up on social media. I'll send you the link to buy a ticket. And yeah, that's all I got.
Cool. Now you know. You heard it here first. Okay. So like current event wise, like a lot of things, like everyone's talking about that, like the healthcare guy. I guess that's like an angle that everyone's on right now to start with. But then we'll get into the more deep stories. I guess if you have a certain issue that you want talked about, also feel free to what's up, Asher? How you doing?
What is this? Can we debrief us on this story? So there's the CEO of a health
United Health, I believe. I may be wrong. Correct me in the comments. But well, United Health, I think he was in New York City, and a guy in like a mask, like one of those like COVID kind of looking stupid mask, like comes up and like shoots him with something carved in the bullets. I think was the story. And then I think they found a suspect. He has a different eyebrow line than the guy in the picture though. So I don't know. It's like I don't know if they even found the right guy, or if it's real. I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, the story more or less is that they found the suspect that they think shot the guy. It's all over the news right now, and everybody's just like hooray, we killed some guy that like fucking didn't like killed my grandma, you know. And that's kind of what everybody's like. That's kind of where everybody's at right now. It feels like most people are just cheering for.
Why are people mad at this guy again? Just because he is part of Big Pharma, or like what is there a specific thing that he did, or?
On an individual level, it might be more complex, but it's what it seems like just people commenting, like the mass comments, seems like they all had like some kind of problem they're denied for, like they had some kind of disease or someone they loved had some kind of disease or something, and like the healthcare companies like denied it basically. So people are seeing this as like kind of like a symbol, like a Robin Hood kind of thing, or so even towards like a
wow.
They're seeing that's what social media looks like, at least. I mean, then that's the new Village Square type thing, but it looks like everybody's like, hooray for this like fucking rich guy's death, you know.
I mean, I would never wish death upon anybody, just because I don't think it's our place to play God. If anything, that's probably, you know, would upset God if he was here and on the podcast talking with us. We should just do an episode where we're having God on the podcast. anyways, no, but the thing is like Big Pharma is become so intertwined with our government, and like has become so intertwined in our society. Like I would say 90% of the advertisements, if you don't have like Netflix or whatever, like if you're watching regular TV, they're all for medication. You know, it's illegal to post ads for medication in other countries, like a lot of other countries. I think it's like us and like maybe 2 other countries that even publicly advertise medicine on like national television and shit like that. So it just goes to show like the gravity of like, it's just a cash cow. Like the health, what am I trying to say? They don't give a shit about us. They see us as a dollar sign, you know, like there's so much money in medical, like getting medical treatments. And the thing is like the government's poisoning us and then charging us money to heal from that poison. It's like the drug dealer. I used to have a drug dealer that sold fentanyl and Suboxone. Suboxone is the stuff that you get in a rehab that helps you get off of it. So he would be selling both things. It's like it kind of feels like the same shit. It's like they're selling you the thing that's fucking you up, and then they're gonna sell you the solution. You know, like they're playing both sides. And I can see why people would get would would get mad and fucking do some crazy shit like that. I mean, it makes sense.
No, yeah, it's all about money. It's crazy and weird and like fucking. It's weird. It's weird. I think everybody's like becoming aware of it. I think it's been happening for a while since like the 80s or something. It like took hold. The corporations kind of took hold. Now it's like I think one of the guests is already on video and stuff. His name's JC Onset. He's from St. Louis also. Yeah. What up, brother? How you doing?
What's going on, guys? Can you guys hear me clearly?
Yes.
All right. I can hear you too. I can hear you too. So it's good to be here. JC Onset Podcast. Yeah, I got United Healthcare too, guys. I got it. Okay. Yeah, it's crazy, man. What's going on? Dude got shot like 3 times.
Wow. Yeah, I saw the video. There was some person standing right next to him too. When he got shot, that person was like, "I'm fucking out of here."
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, I mean, how many more CEOs do you think it's going to happen to? You think it's going to happen like Zuckerberg and all these other CEOs? I mean, just like, I mean, he's like it's like there's like this German filmmaker made this series called Rampage, and like in one of them he just like shoots all the guys like that, like all the CEOs. I think they shoot Taylor Swift, Mark Zuckerberg, and even you know what I mean? They shoot like Taylor Swift, Mark, all these different people, and I'm just wondering how deep it goes. I'm also not encouraging that, but I'm just saying like I wonder if like it goes that if it's gonna go that deep, and like America's nuts, man. Like people, I mean, we're like the offspring like psychopaths and shit. I mean, this is a nuts country, you know. It's like
we're also just getting fed up, dude. People are getting fed up, like, you know.
Yeah. It is definitely something that you know. When I heard about it, I heard it from my brother, you know, and I have the healthcare, and it's nice. It's a nice healthcare plan. I get a year gym membership for free. Like, I mean, there's investors in the back end, and you know, whatever's going on with the politics, I don't know. Like, it's one of those toss-up things, you know. And what is it, Luigi Magoni, the suspect?
Oh. I don't know.
Oh yeah. I don't know how to say his name, but yeah, no, it looked like
yeah. So, you know, I mean, the news they'll keep up on it, and they're throwing out the information. You know, we never know like what's going to happen. It's just crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a weird story. Like, I think a lot of people have like this. There's a new thing to argue about. I think on the internet, like to where you your friends don't agree with you, you like delete them again. Like this is the new thing. So if everyone's not on the same page, then I hope all these CEOs die. We're deleting you off your social media because I am a rational adult. You know, that's what it seems like. Is happening right now.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Like, who's gonna leave? Who's gonna leave? You know.
This is the second last Anthony Rogers show before Christmas, and next Tuesday will be last Anthony Rogers show before Christmas.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah, we know he's denied bail in Pennsylvania. So
I think the Greats over there got a whole lot of rain heading for eastern United States tomorrow, all the way to Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, New York, and New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Maryland, District of Columbia, Virginia, all the way down to Florida. Then they got cold air heading from Missouri this week as well. Really cold air heading towards Missouri, heading towards Arkansas, and even Louisiana as well, because the strong high pressure systems in the Atlantic forcing the cold air to go all the way down to around Louisiana, things like this in Arkansas, Missouri. That's going to bring cold temperatures in Missouri, Chicago, and all those places.
Wow.
Well, I think
bringing Satan winds in California right now. Caused a lot of fires in Malibu, California. So much fires going on in Malibu, California right now because Santa Ana winds.
Oh, there's fires in Malibu, California right now?
Yes. Lots of fires going on right now in Malibu, California, and Southern California.
Oh, wow.
Because the Santa Ana winds. Did you hear? It was in Sydney, Nova Scotia. It's going to be chance of showers tomorrow. But eastern United States and New York and all those places is going to bring a whole lot of rain in east coast of the United States and eastern seaboard of the United States tomorrow. It's going to bring a lot of rain later on this week in Vancouver Island, Vancouver, British Columbia, Seattle, Portland, and Northern California as well. It's going to bring a lot of snow squalls up around Ontario and things like this on Thursday.
Anthony, what were the two places that I mentioned when we were going over the stories that hadn't been covered. There was one that
Alaska.
had,
You said Alaska is one of them.
was floods or something.
I think Alaska flooded bad.
Yeah, is it flooding in Alaska right now, Frankie?
Up in Alaska, did you hear about this? There's a lot of storms up in Alaska too. Did you hear about this? I know David Kelly. He's traveling to California, Arizona, and things like this in Nevada. And he lives in Alaska. He's the guy from the Gary and Dino show. David Kelly. He lives up in Alaska. He's the guy from the Gary and Dino show.
Is there a lot of flooding and stuff going on in Alaska?
Yes, a lot of flooding going on in Alaska right now. Down in California, a lot of fires in Malibu, California, Nevada, Arizona, and parts of Utah, Santa Ana winds.
There was some other place that I saw that said that there was like fires and that the there was like it was like public safety concern because of the air quality.
Yes, down in Los Angeles and things like this. And did you hear about this? And it was on and off rain where I'm at right now in Sydney, Nova Scotia. It was on and off rain where I'm at right now.
Nice.
But is it hot? Is it hot?
On and off rain in my hometown of Sydney right now.
Cool.
Well, what do you think about Trump winning, Frankie?
That means that he's getting in office on January 20th. That's going to reverse all the illegal immigration, things like this.
What are the good or bad things you think will happen with Trump being president?
Talk about the people that pay more when they're ordering fridges from from the United States.
Wait, what?
When they manufacture fridge down in the States. When they manufacture goods down in the States, when the people in Canada order them, that's going to raise the prices.
Oh, you're saying like?
Do you think?
Because he does. Sorry, I'm like eating nuts right now. He does like to do like source work with companies in his own country instead of outsourcing. Is that what you're talking about?
Donald Trump has relations with China and Russia and things like this.
Do you think Canada's going to be the 51st state, like Trump was saying?
Don't know yet.
Canada? He said that Canada's going to be the 51st state?
Yeah, he said.
No.
Yeah.
It's not true.
He said it on like a tweet. He said it on a tweet like as a joke. He said it was in trade negotiation with Trudeau. He was saying we don't need Canada, and if like we do.
Then he got the Canada Post on strike. People couldn't even send mail from Canada to the States. People can't even send a mail into Canada due to Canada Post strike.
People can't send mail to Canada? What are you talking about?
Because the Canada Post strike.
Okay, slow down when you say that. The Canada Post.
Canada Post is on strike.
Okay, wow. Wow. Do you know why?
Sprawling the agency's policy.
Because the Crown Corporation and the Union.
Say that again. The Crown
Corporation and the Union.
Oh, got it.
They're far apart.
Okay. Well, damn it, Daniel.
Yeah,
they even got the news to me. They even got a Christmas edition of Frankie MacDonald bobbleheads now.
Oh,
bobbleheads.
You don't say.
Do you have one on you?
Yeah, let's see one.
It's on the National Bobblehead Hall of Fame website. I just sent you the video.
Can we show that video on here? I wonder.
Yes.
That's awesome. Yeah. Okay.
What did you send to me on Frankie Instagram?
I sent it to you on Instagram. It has a link to National Bobblehead Hall of Fame.
I'll grab it.
What up?
Oh fuck! It's not coming on my laptop.
I'll just resend it to you on Instagram now, and I'll just send it to Anthony.
Send it to me on Facebook if you could. Sorry, I'm not trying to be weird. It's just fucking. It's not supporting it. It's not supporting it. And it said You sent me some. I said unsupported follow. Send me on Facebook if you could, brother.
And I'm reading here too, guys. I'm reading here on December 3rd. Chad Cronister, who was selected to run the Drug Enforcement Administration, withdrew his name from consideration for the job in November. Former Rep. Matt Gonzalez, Trump's pick to depict Attorney General, dropped out the consideration for the post, and the new choice was announced a few hours later.
I just sent it to you on Next, formerly Twitter. I just sent a direct message on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. 3 different social medias about the Christmas edition Frankie Doll Bobbleheads.
Social medias, bro. Come on, dude. 3.
That's on it.
Yeah, it's a hard time getting someone in. I agree. It.
This information, it's so
There they are. It's the bobblehead.
Oh shit.
Frankie, that's so dope, dude. Dude, that's so dope, dude.
Cheers, now.
How much are these?
Yo! 10% Yo, that's amazing. Holy shit.
Get it
Who
today.
should we send one to? We should send one to somebody right now. Just send them a Frankie bobblehead.
$30.
Whose address are you?
That's nice. Good stuff. That's nice. Website. This is just amazing, guys. It's amazing. It's amazing to meet Anthony Rogers, Nikki, Frankie MacDonald.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, dude. Hold on.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure.
Does anybody have an address we could send a Frankie doll to? Like, we should just order one right now. We should order one right now, and then just
I already got a Christmas edition of Frankie Bobblehead. National Bobblehead Hall of Fame, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, sent it to me.
Who should we send one to, Frankie?
You have to send it, and you can order it online.
Nice.
Let's send 5 of them to somebody. You get paid for these?
I'll send one to one of my estranged family members and see how they take it.
Frankie, do you get paid for these?
And that means according to National Bobblehead Hall of Fame CEO Phil Schuyler.
Nice, dude. Okay, that was great, man. I'll send one to somebody. If you have anybody in the comments, if you're watching this, send comment, and you have to comment in the comments. I see a couple people are texting me already. But if you're in the, that doesn't count. It doesn't count if you text me. Stay in the comments.
Oh my god, that's
put your address in the comments. I'll send you a Frankie bobblehead. And you have to be cool with your address being public on the comments. So, but we'll send you a Frankie bobblehead.
Wait a minute, I got a Christmas edition Frankie Doll Bobblehead, National Bobblehead Hall of Fame, sent it to me yesterday. I got it yesterday.
No. Pull it out. Pull it out. What's that? Where's it at?
It's in my house.
Let's go to your house. Do a Room Raiders episode. Frankie MacDonald Room Raiders.
We got some comments here. We got some comments here. Jay Need D, that's funny and awesome. Right there. Thanks for the comment.
So if you want a Frankie bobblehead, just comment your address. I'll mail it to you. And you have to comment on a social media app that you're watching this on. You can't text me like 3 of my friends did. Someone put their address in there. All right, Zach. All right, we're sending to Zach Roach. Zach Roach, you're getting a Frankie bobblehead, dude. All right, so.
Oh shit.
Get a Frankie bobblehead.
Merry Christmas. Yep, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
I'll send you one right there.
My phone's gonna die. I gotta plug this shit in. Row.
All right, so Zach Roach won a Frankie bobblehead. We'll have that mailed out to you. Anybody else wants one? I'll send a couple out. I'll mail a couple out. I'm not gonna put my payment info up on the screen. That's why I took it off. But you'll have Zach Roach won a Frankie bobblehead. So We just bought one, Frankie. So.
This is amazing, man.
Anybody else wants one? Comment your address. If you comment your address, we'll mail you another. We'll mail you another one. So if anybody else wants a Frankie bobblehead, Merry Christmas.
Oh my God, my charger is not gonna.
We just keep the address up on the screen as the comment. Like also send an email to Zach Roach that you'd like. Send letters, envelope to no Merry Christmas. We're sending him a Frankie bobblehead and we're sending him Christmas cards. That's what we're doing right now for
it says heck yeah. Heck yeah.
I'll have that.
Cool.
So cool. So
sorry, I had to find a phone charger. Anywho,
could you imagine like CNN doing that, like how funny podcasts are compared to like television? Like if you just saw like Walter Cronkite or some old ass, you'd be like all right, I'll right back. Let me charge into the camera. It's like such a funny, like almost exclusively podcasting. So Frankie, what else? You got any questions for JC? JC's from Washington D.C. in this group called Artists United. Do you have any questions for him?
He's doing great so far.
He's doing great.
Oh man, it's just this is amazing, man. I mean, it is amazing to see that smile on your face, really big. You're always in a joyful mood, especially during the holidays. Everyone's going to be blessed, having a great time, and just many blessings.
I'm wearing my new winter jacket.
Nice.
I like that, Jay.
Fresh as fuck, brother. Fresh as fuck.
Hell yeah.
That means that you order Frankie bobblehead.
Yeah, we ordered one now. Yeah, we ordered one day. We ordered one day. We ordered one to the address below so far. So feel free to send any other things you want to mail to them. We're bringing back the post office, baby. We're boosting the economy.
Bring back the post office.
Right.
Bring it back. Everybody sends Zach Roach a message. Yeah, no, you will get a Frankie bobblehead though too, man. That's happening. I didn't put my name in information yet.
GC, you have. I'm unfamiliar with your work, so you have your podcast as well.
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do have a podcast, and it's it's I'm so put on the spot right now. I mean, I'm thinking like my dog hasn't ate already. No, I do have a podcast. There are many things I do. I do audio productions, video edits, short form, especially short form. It's really big, popular. And then many documentaries. Yeah. JC on set, you can find me on Facebook, Audio Revolt on TikTok. We're just making content, user generated content over here. And we're working one day at a time on the videos.
Nice. That's awesome.
And did you hear about this? It's pretty cool outside in Sydney, Nova Scotia right now. And next week is the last Auntie Roger show before Christmas on December 17th.
Oh, snap.
Last one of the year.
Yep.
Last one before the holidays is December 17th.
Yep. Janie wants a bobblehead too. You have to comment your address though to win. If you I'll send it to whatever address you comment. Like so, you have to win. And I'll do 2 more. I'll do one for if Jenny does, and I'll do 1 more. If there's 3 people that want, I'll buy 3 of them. So for Hanukkah, we're doing Hanukkah gifts right now. So appreciate it.
I'll have to get that website address. I definitely want one.
Hell yeah.
Let me put it up in the description if other people want one to.
Yeah, the private chat, or just send it to John. Or
I'm gonna put on the banner. I'm just gonna put a banner that says it so people can buy it at home. All right. If you're watching this right now, it's on the screen. How to get a Frankie bobblehead. And if you don't, and if you want me to buy you one, just comment your address in the comments, and I'll buy you one. I'll do it for 2 more people. But cool. So we got a bobblehead store. Thank you. I hope it blows up. I would make a lot of money, man. Yeah. Can you imitate the bobblehead? Like, how does it? Do you have a good bobblehead imitation? Like.
The Jamie Foxx was doing it. on the Netflix. You seen that Jamie Foxx live on Netflix?
We got two addresses we're setting this up too. So if you have any, let me take pictures of these so I remember them. All right. But so yeah, we got 2 shirts. So if anybody else wants to give it a shirt, or I'm sorry, not shirt, bobblehead. I'm used to selling shirts. Sorry. All right. So I may mail you a fucking shirt too. Fuck it, yeah. But cool. So anybody else wants to mail me anything? Is that 2 addresses? Oh shit.
Oh my God.
It looks like
Send us your address, your name, your social security number, a copy of your mom and dad's ID, and we'll get that right out to you.
I'm sending 2. We got 2 Frankie bobbleheads out right now, so that's good. I just sold 2 of them for you, Frankie. I mean, I bought them, but we sold 2. We sold 2 of them. Okay.
I mean, I bought them.
But we got 2 Frankie bobbleheads out, and if anyone else wants to buy any, if you want to give them to whoever your Kwanzaa gift is for store.bobbleheadhall.com for the Frankie bobblehead. Celebrate your Kwanzaa, your Hanukkah, your Yom Kippur, your Christmas, maybe the real holiday Christmas, Jesus Christ's birth, if that's what you're interested in. And yeah, no. So send it to your people. Also, I'll give away 1 more bobblehead if someone else wants to put their address out. I love you, crazy motherfuckers, put your address out there. That's kind of
hilarious. I'm like, that's pretty.
JD's asking for a Nikki shirt too. JD's asking for a Nikki shirt. I don't know if we can.
Oh yeah.
Can we bundle that in?
Hit me up on Instagram, and I will sell one to you. I don't know.
You're like, subscribe to my OnlyFans and you will get a t-shirt.
Yeah, right. Subscribe to my OnlyFans and you'll get a free shirt, bro.
Why don't they do that? Why don't they package that shit together? You're just you know what I mean? It's like,
They should.
Just sell a shirt that says, I jerk off to this person. There's just like a person there. Like, I jerk off to this person. And sell shirts. Like, it comes with every description.
Because no one would be ballsy enough to actually wear it in public.
I'd wear it. It'd be hilarious. Yeah.
Fuck it. All right. Fuck it.
Make it a hat. Make it a hat. Like.
Yeah.
This is actually my last hat. You can't buy this hat. It's pretty cool.
Oh man, I was just gonna ask you about that.
Yeah. Next Hanukkah, we'll have to wait till next Hanukkah to get it. What do we got here? I think I have your Venus account, but I'll hit you up. Wow. Selling shit. It's like an infomercial right now. Like current events or infomercial.
If you want to follow me on social media, my threads is at Frankie MacD1984. My Blue Sky is at Frankie MacD. My Twitter now X is Frankie MacD. My Facebook is Frankie MacDonald. My Instagram is Frankie MacD1984. My TikTok is FrankDon1984. My Clapper is FrankDon1984. My Twitch is FrankDon1984. My Snapchat is Frankie MacD. My YouTube channel is dogsandwolves. And my LinkedIn is FrankDon. Best luck there. I'm Frankie MacDonald. You're listening to Auntie Roger Show. I will see you on December 17th, the last Auntie Roger Show before Christmas holidays and the New Year's.
Nice. Bye, Frankie.
And December 17th will be the last Auntie Roger Show before Christmas.
Brian, you're right. Oh shit! Why is it just on me? That's creepy. All right.
You're just like.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting. I'm like, I was looking at the comments. I was reading the comments because somebody else put their address. So Mary, Chris, you're also gonna Frankie bobblehead for putting your address. We got 3 people put their fucking address on the screen. Feel free to send them Christmas cards, whatever you want to, in good faith and stuff.
Dirty underwear, you name it.
Yeah, dirty underwear. I'm gonna send you my laundry. No, but guys, so you'll get a Frankie bobblehead too. That's our 3 people. Got Frankie bobbleheads tonight. That's good. Raising the Canadian economy. You know. I just made it more fun because you just look at a bobblehead like whatever. Like 3 people just got one now, so that's good. We don't have it yet, but they will by Hanukkah. Yeah, by Hanukkah 2026, you'll have one. So I'll have them mailed out. What else is going on? I can't believe people just you ballsy motherfucker just putting your address out there like that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, wow, like.
I love it.
Fun.
I'm gonna just call the police. Like.
I killed somebody. I live here. Come hang out. But yeah. Well, no, I guess I'll send you guys some fucking shirts or something too. Probably. I took pictures of all 3 of the addresses, so I'll send you guys a fucking shirt too. If fucking being crazy enough to put your fucking address on the fucking screen. That's crazy. I love you motherfuckers.
We gotta come up with some holiday giveaway ideas or something.
You want to throw a shirt? You want to mail a free shirt out to someone? What do you got?
Huh?
What were you saying, JC?
I was just gonna say, I make it odd sometimes, when I'm on here, but I guess that goes with my personality. So, did I mess up on this or?
What?
Oh no, I was just having fun.
So topic. Things that aren't covered on the news. What's something else we can
Yeah, throw some topics if you want us to talk. We have a list already, obviously, but I'm saying if you have some topics you want to hear in the comments, feel free to drop a comment. You already put your fucking address, so the least you could do is help us write the show now.
I think going along with the topic of like big pharma and shit like that is fentanyl addiction, which is something that I'm well familiar with because I'm a recovered addict. And but what's crazy is like during COVID, I saw so many more people dying from fentanyl overdose than I ever saw dying from fucking COVID. Not to say that people weren't dying from COVID, but like I was kind of shocked at how little it was being covered. Like the amount of people that were passing away from fentanyl, not just because they were intentionally using it, but because it was also in things that people didn't know that they were doing fentanyl. Most of the time the people died, it was mixed in with their drugs or was like there was like residue or like cut with fucking fentanyl, which is crazy. And another reason why I think the border being open for as long as it was caused so much damage because so many drugs came in from Mexico. But with my personal experience, I feel like this topic is kind of looked down upon or not really talked about because it's like, just like with the homeless issue, which is kind of tied in with this, it's one of those things that's like, oh, we just want to kind of push it under the rug and not look at it. If there's not really like an agenda for us to make money from it, why the fuck are we covering the topic? You know what I mean? Like, which is frustrating for me as a citizen and someone who struggled with addiction myself. It's it really is an epidemic, and since I've gotten out of that world and have been in recovery, I still try to stay in contact with some of my old friends just to give hope and like check in. Like it's rough being in the midst of your addiction and just not having the resources to get clean, not having the money to go to rehab, and you you can die from withdrawing off of these drugs. So it's not like, oh, just stop doing it. Like you could detox at home. Like the only way I was able to get clean off of this shit was by going into an inpatient rehab that had a detox program. Had I not done that, like, I don't know, I wasn't able to get clean by myself. I couldn't. I tried. I really did try. And it's a lot rougher to do it without like the help of medication, and like Suboxone is a great example. But like circling back to like big pharma and its evil ways, it's crazy to me because Suboxone is basically legal opioid. It blocks your opiate receptors so that your withdrawals aren't as bad, but it does have an opioid effect. And so what happens is when you check into a rehab, they switch you. They basically they take you off of the drugs, but then they prescribe you all these other fucking drugs, and then they put you on Suboxone. And Suboxone is just as addictive physically than the opiates that you're using to get off, using the Suboxone to get off of. So like when I try to wean myself off of this Suboxone, I experienced incredibly intense withdrawals, which were super triggering for me, especially so early in my recovery. Here I am not using drugs, but if I don't take my Suboxone, I start to have withdrawals, and I'm not even getting high. Like, but I'm still struggling with withdrawals. Like, this is kind of fucked. Like, I shouldn't even have to deal with this if I'm off drugs. Like, it's basically kind of like they just use it as a substitute that kind of like replaces the opioids that you're using. And in my experience, trying to get off of that is really difficult, and it just kind of seems like this pyramid scheme. Maybe not pyramid scheme, but it does seem like a trap, and like it's rigged, you know, like you try, like there's no way out of it, and drugs are just being brought in. I mean, and the government has their hands in like the drugs that are coming in. That's just my personal opinion. I think that the government's been involved with drug epidemics throughout history, and the crack epidemic is a perfect example. But it's crazy that we have people dying on the streets from these drugs. There's no resources, no affordable resources for these people to get off of these drugs, and it's not being addressed. And if you're in LA or you know anything about Skid Row, Anthony has never been to Skid Row, and I tried to give him a brief description, but when I did, he was shocked, and he was like, I didn't even know that was a thing, that even exists. It's basically like a shanty town of homeless people. It goes for blocks and blocks in downtown, and it's really sad. All of these people are either traumatized, mentally ill, on drugs, lost their home, lost their job, living in tents. Like it's inhumane on a humanitarian level that we're just letting that exist, and it's not being addressed, and no action's being taken to actually do anything about it, or no one's taking accountability, and it really kind of pisses me off, frankly, because we're sending all this money to all these fucking wars and shit, and we're not even trying to help the people that are right in our backyard, you know?
Yeah, I agree totally on that. Washington DC is sort of like that. Like, you got the tents and stuff, and it must be hard for the community to understand.
Yeah.
To understand that. And I've had one friend overdose, and I had to take her to the hospital, and it's just not a good experience for me. I like it emotionally. It gets to people, and I think people are scared to talk about it. But their brothers or sisters are going through it. Some may open up, some may keep quiet, some may reach for help. And and those resources out there. And you guys are a great example for the resource that we're looking at here. Anthony Rogers, us coming together tonight, speaking out, wanting some community help, and spread the word and share this. Share it, because this is meaningful. And like I totally understand. I see it, and I want to make that objective, like, for this year, to do a podcast about it. And it's really like hitting me, because I've had, like I said, friends and stuff. So yeah,
I've watched a lot of people die, and I recently lost somebody really dear to me. And my aunt she died a month before I got sober. Actually, almost around the same time I got sober. She was homeless on the streets and mentally ill, manic depression, and she got hit by a car begging for money, and that's how she died. Fucking car ran her over. And so it breaks my heart when I see these people on the street, because it's like, that was someone's aunt, that was someone's mom, that was someone's like daughter, and like I feel like we kind of dehumanize them in a way because we want to say, oh, they're drug addicts. Oh, like, they just need to get their shit together. And it's just like,
It's not like that.
Not really that simple,
Right.
There's our mental health, like, big pharma and like our resources that we have for mental health are not affordable. Like for the average person, it's just not. And I think that people have a really hard time. I also think that when they closed down like the psych wards, like the public psych wards, like in the 80s and shit, that was a huge contributor to homelessness, because a lot of those people were in institutions and being medicated, and not to say that because the thing is, not that probably wasn't much better either, because I mean there's all sorts of horror stories of crazy shit that happens there as well, but it's like, then what's the solution? Like, we're not really it almost feels like it just kind of like how I felt like COVID was this scapegoat for big pharma to make money, or this like manipulated, calculated like thing, like almost like mass gaslighting, if you will. It kind of feels really similar, where it's like, oh, we're going to let all these drugs come in, all these rehabs are going to cycle through all these people, no one's actually ever really going to get clean, like and they just stay stuck in these cycles. And it's
and the demographic too, like the demographic as well, like the people that I've known have been women. I haven't really met, honestly. I've seen a lot of women, and like it is something. It's a very sensitive topic. And it's powerful. It's powerful. I mean, the reach, our goals, our values we have, and our families are suffering, and they need to change. Something needs to change.
Yeah.
We need to amplify it. It needs to be loud, clear our intentions, and do all we can do. And that's all we can do, and pray. If you have spirits, pray. We pray.
I pray a lot, and it can be hard for me to truly accept and understand like the meaning behind people dying. I think on some level, a person's soul, if they can't take it anymore on this earth, that they decide to leave. And unfortunately it kind of circles back to the mental health crisis that is kind of happening. And I kind of feel like there's a lot of, I mean, we're getting better, but I think a lot of people have a hard time with just looking inwards and self-reflection, self-awareness. And I think that we're transitioning into the age of Aquarius, and this collective awakening that is happening, and people are kind of having to look at themselves, and not just themselves, but like look at their parents and look at the generational programming and trauma that has narrated these karmic cycles of addiction, of narcissism, of abuse, whatever it is. And like the first step is really just to being aware of what it is. And I feel like God sent me to the family that I'm in to break those generational curses, because addiction and mental illness has been a generational curse in my family for many generations, and a lot of family members have died from addiction. And it's sad. And I really think it comes back to generational trauma that's just not being like dealt with.
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely. I agree 100%.
Genealogical level, your DNA is altered when you are so severely traumatized. It can actually alter your DNA. So then that trauma is passed down from generations to generation, and that child might not even know that person that was the first person that got that trauma, but the cycles repeat because it's literally in our DNA. It's like ingrained in us to have this like, and I think that's really where like neurodivergency and like depression and all these things start to come in. It's like it's a deeper spiritual thing that's not really being tapped into as far as like the medical industry goes. They are so separated from, like, for instance, like with Chinese medicine has kind of like a coercion of both like medical science and spirituality, because they understand that we are a spiritual being. We're not just a physical being. We have a spiritual aura and like energy centers. And but in America, we kind of like dismiss that, and we're just like, yeah, whatever, like just take a pill for this, take a pill for this. A lot of times illnesses are trying to tell us something, and it's usually like, oh, you're resentful, or oh, you had trauma, or oh, you get cancer because you fucking hold in all your anger. It's not because, I mean, we are being poisoned by the government as well, but it doesn't help with, like, our own like inability to process our emotions, or being able to figure out, or being taught how to process our emotions in a healthy way, are coming out as diseases or mental illness.
Yeah, I have a mental illness. I have depression, anxiety. I have trauma. My mom had 12 of us, and we were all adopted out. That's something big that I haven't discussed. And she had mental illness. She covered up the mirrors in the house. There's a reason for that. Schizophrenia. Unfortunately, my sisters got it the worst. She was on drugs. And it's through like you said, generational. And then I got to meet 5 of them before my mom and dad died. Recently in the same year. My mom found she contacted somebody. I found 5 of my siblings, and all my life I've been trying to struggle to find them so I can figure out me and who I wanted to be. So, drugs, those things have always been in my life. Addiction has been in my life. So,
yeah. Well, addiction is usually just like a side effect, or it's not usually the main issue. It's like it's a self-medicating, a deeper issue.
Yep.
Whether that be mental illness or grief or trauma. I mean, at least for me personally, and like I've definitely gone through my fair share of trauma and have had mental illness going, depression, anxiety, whatever, manic depression, and it's like it's rough. You're like, okay, fuck, now I gotta. It's like when you heal it's crazy, because it's like when you're healing that within yourself, you're actually healing that for your ancestors. Like your ancestors feel that from the other side. Like, speaking as a spiritualist, like when we actually change the trajectory of like our path, and we choose not to go down the same karmic cycles, like it frees all of those souls that they have passed that were stuck in those cycles. Like it's so powerful, you know what I mean? Like to make the choice to heal, but it's so fucking hard, because it's so easy, especially in a world where we want instant gratification, to take a pill to not feel the pain, but having the courage to actually face that pain and heal those traumas, it takes a tremendous amount of courage. And
absolutely. Filling the void.
Yeah.
I use podcasting, music production to fill that void. Everyone has to fill that void.
Totally.
So.
That's why I kill homeless people. I go outside. I fucking round them up and I kill them all, and like that way there's less homeless people, and also I feel better about myself. That's how we get rid of them.
I was homeless one time.
I mean, yeah, no. I actually feed those motherfuckers.
Come on, we're going. Get in the bus. No, homeless people in my addiction. I was just telling fucking Anthony that earlier today. It was like, it's sometimes crazy to look back at my life and be like, damn, like I was legitimately like shooting up and fucking hitting the pookie like with just people in the street. Like those were the people I hung out with. Those were the people that I got high with. Like if I couldn't get a hold of my dealer, you go to the nearest tent. Like, you know, it's just like crackhead, like basics 101. Like, but you find that those people are just like everybody else. You know what I mean?
On drugs.
And they're just and they got great drugs. Oh shit. Yeah.
I'm actually I'm like pro hard drugs because it kills poor people. So it's just like one of those things.
My hat just flew off.
Someone was asking about your hat in the comments. Actually, he was asking, Nikki, is your hat referencing the trilogy of terror movie in 1975?
No, it says Dolls Kill. It's a clothing store.
No. Close guess.
They kill dolls. 1,000 dolls were killed in the making of this hat. So
they're putting the MR. I don't even know if I can read half these words. This is a Rumble comment. We'll probably lose YouTube reading this comment, but I'm still gonna do it. So they're putting the mRNA COVID vaccine in your food. You need to do this right now. Try. Like that's like what makes it look crazy because like I feel like these 8 billionaires are trying to kill us, but then like these people say like insane shit like that. They're like the COVID vaccine's in cheeseburgers. I'm just like, then why are they offering you cheeseburgers and the vaccine?
Okay, dude.
You know what I mean? Those guys just it makes any kind of like criticism look. Do what?
I said population control is a real thing though.
Yeah, no, for sure. You can search any billionaire's name with like they're talking about.
Now you're just making everybody else that thinks that look crazy. Come on, man.
That's what I mean. Like they make any criticism look insane. Like that just sounds insane. They're putting the mRNA COVID vaccine in your food. Like in my food, I had fucking what I had today. I had a ribeye. It was in my fucking ribeye. Or is that what you're trying to tell me? It's just completely retarded. You know, it's
it's fucking seasonal too.
Yeah, it comes back. Yeah, my ribeye will never get fake sick. It's awesome. but then I do think, and this is probably where I might lose people. I do think like COVID was not the thing. I think the vaccine was the fucking was the thing. You know, I think that was the just a more controlled depopulation of like a lot of young people deaths, a lot of pro athletes, a lot of fucking. I mean, a lot of irrational deaths have happened after that. But I mean, but I feel like I don't want to sound like that guy. Someone says Roach in the comments.
I think they were both meant to kill people off.
Yeah. Nikki, I feel you for real instant gratification. Want it now. Done my steps. So proud of you for getting sober.
Oh, thank you so much. I still smoke weed, so I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I'm completely sober, but I don't fucking smoke crack. I don't smoke meth. I don't, smoke fentanyl or heroin or anything like that. Like,
I straight up sucked 17 dicks for this joint. But like, I don't do fucking heroin no more. I don't rob my family no more. I don't fucking like.
There's levels. Like, I don't know if I could really handle being 100% sober. I'll be honest. Like I have PTSD. I have fucking anxiety. Like it's tough to go white knuckle completely sober. Like I've tried, and I need something.
Plus, it's fucking boring.
I need something.
It's fucking boring.
It's the lesser of the evils. So you know what I mean.
Like, the best thing, everyone should just get drunk and drink tequila. That's Don Julio. Just drink and drive. Lower the population, but no, I'm just. But no, I think like if you're like I'm proud of like people that like do get sober. I feel like it's like the ground floor. You know, it's like that person who's like, I lost 500 pounds. I'm like, you should have never been 5. I don't know. It's like one of those things. It's like It's like, well, welcome to the ground floor. You know what I mean? It's like when somebody's like, well, I don't steal from my fucking grandparents and my neighbors anymore. Like I put the copper pipes back and I stopped doing fucking heroin or something. I was like, that's like ground floor. Like good job on like starting to be a human being. And like it's a necessary ground floor. It's a fucking necessary ground floor. And it fucking is hard to even get to the fucking ground floor for some people. I get that. But I'm saying it's still the fucking ground floor. And it's just like, you know, it's like, congratulations, you're no longer like you're masking your pain, you're dealing with it, or whatever.
Is it an award for no longer being a piece of shit anymore? Like, so you've been doing that the whole fucking time. No,
it's like now you were down here, now you're like up here. You know, it's like you're moving up, you're making progress, and dude, no matter what, who cares what I think? Even I'm just saying my opinions. I'm an asshole, but I do think that though. But I think that like it also doesn't matter what I say. I think you can do whatever the fuck you want still. Like it's just you don't have to. You know what I mean? Like just because I think it's dumb doesn't mean you can't be happy for, or other people can't be happy for it, throw parties for it, whatever the fuck they want to do. Who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? It's multiple perceptions at once. You know, it's like you do things that other people think are dumb. Who cares? You know what I mean? And I think like no, I mean people fuck their lives though. Like I'm not gonna name drop people, but people like that I know were like really bad in jail and on drugs and stuff because they're fucking. It like one of my I'm gonna keep who it is vague, but they're like telling me they're like well I'm not doing heroin anymore, now I'm doing meth. Like I'm like that's still retarded. Like you just like, what are you talking about? Like those are the only two drugs Dare was right about. You mean it's just like what the fuck are you talking about? You know it's just like I mean like I don't know. It's just like drugs are a weird thing. It's predatory. They tell you not to do them as a kid, so it makes you want to do them. It's like they make it look like the Dare officer's like you want to be like me. I'm like no we don't. We won't be like the fucking Beatles, dog. You know what I mean? Yeah, bastard like Paul McCartney did, homie. You know, it's like that's what I'm gonna fucking do. But so they baited me into that, and then they arrest people for doing it, and it's like privatized prison complex slavery kind of thing. And so the pharmaceutical companies will make the profits off that, get you addicted to drugs, then stop you from the drug, and then you have to go find them on the street basically, and then you get arrested buying it. Typically, is what heroin users. I see a lot of heroin users start as pain pill people, and they just go through the system, and it's just like it's just predatory and it's boring, and it's just like can we just do cooler shit? Can we just like evolve and like fucking do cooler shit? I don't know.
We need to evolve quicker.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah.
I feel that.
I have to smoke. No. At all. Here it is.
And you should be proud. No, that's still something to be proud about. I'm not delaying that. And you should be proud of people that fucking are getting their fucking life together. I'm just saying, like, I'm a harsh critic. In my mind, I'm like a harsher critic than that. Like, if I was just like that guy who was just like the only accomplishment, like someone had just being sober, it's insane. You should have more accomplishments. That's more or less what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Sobriety is a good thing to focus on. I was like rolling a joint the whole time you're talking about. I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, I can't wait to.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
I smoked weed. I don't know what I could say on here, but I smoked weed before. And I'm actually funnier, you know.
It actually turned me gay. Like I smoked this joint and now I'm gay. Fucking like this, like now I'm trans and gay. I don't know. This like whatever's in this weed turned me trans. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Like I'm black. I'm trans, black, and gay now. It's like I don't know if this is right for me or not. Like if that ever happened to anybody else,
Transracial. Can we talk about transracial real quick?
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're gonna lose YouTube. We're gonna lose YouTube.
Transracial people identifying as a different.
Like a checker?
They believe in their soul, they're like an old black man or something. Like, what? Come on, guys. It's getting a little out of control. Like, where's the line? See, this is what happened. This is what happens when there's no fucking line, dude. People just start identifying as all sorts of shit. Oh, I'm not fucking lamppost. So I identify as a lamppost. Well, I identify as fucking a quantum scalar. It's like, wait, what? The fuckery. The fuckery is.
I think it's a rule. Like, I think the trans thing's like what America. Like, this is an example of like America. It's like we only care what you think if you're attractive. If you're not attractive, you're not trans. You're still a dude. You know, you have to be attractive. Like, if you're not attractive, if you're not an attractive trans person, it's just like everybody else that's ugly. We don't care about your opinion. You know, it's just like and then like, who the fuck would want to be a woman? That'd be like the worst like decision ever. Like God bless me. God bless me with this perfect body and skin, and I go to this thing. I'm like, now I want to be a woman. I'm just like, fuck that. I don't want to be a woman. That sucks. Like, you lose your ability to drive, and nobody wants to hear you talk anymore. It's like, holy fuck. That's immediately what happens as soon as you become As soon as you become a trans woman, you lose the ability to drive.
Everything you say sounds like the Charlie Brown. Womp 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 womp. Womp 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 womp. Like really, yeah.
Like remember that Dylan Mulvaney dude? Like he just had like stubble, and he's like I'm a Bud Light girl, and I'm like holy fuck. I mean that's gonna be a lot of Bud Light for you to be a Bud Light girl. It's like. That's what it just makes no fucking sense. Like he had like stuff like JC has the same beard Dylan Mulvaney had. I mean, it's like it's the same. It looks like it's the same. You know what I mean? It's a normal man's beard. You mean a man's? That's what that dude. And he's like trying to be like drink Bud Light. I'm like I already did. You know what I mean? It's like it's just a weird thing.
Are you talking about the trans guy that was trying to advertise for the Bud Light and everyone got pissed?
Yeah, because they weren't attractive. If they would have been attractive, people would have let it slide. It was like an attractive person that became like if you like became aesthetically pleasing and trick people into thinking you're one, you probably would have.
People don't really give a shit about if they're trans. They just want them to be good looking.
Exactly. It's way more a good looking or ugly thing. It's way more that. It's way more that. It's like
From my manager. That's grilled cheese.
Where's my grilled cheese? What the
fuck? Cheddar? Do you guys like grilled cheese?
I fucking love grilled cheese. It's like my go-to. I love grilled cheese.
Yes.
I love cheese.
Yeah. Cheddar mozzarella with some fries.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah. But
someone just said Bruce Jenner. Bruce Jenner became a woman to get rid of a murder charge. So Bruce Jenner was driving a large SUV and like hit somebody, and then like basically had a sex change right after that to distract the focus off of the murder.
Proof looks matter.
Really?
Oh, looks matter. That's true.
Looks matter. Proof looks matter.
Proof looks matter.
Ooh.
Damn.
That they do.
I feel like whenever I make fun of ugly people, I feel like how Adolf Hitler must have felt like making fun of Jews because he had like brown hair. And he's like kill all the motherfuckers with brown hair. They're Jewish. You know, that's how I feel about like I'm like kill all the ugly people. I'm like a fat balding guy. I'm like all these fucking stupid ugly motherfuckers. I'm like a partially shaved gorilla, and I'm like judging like looks. I'm like well, I don't know. It's like. Well, the look hierarchy is, and you know, that's how Adolf Hitler must have felt all the time. He's like, kill all the brown hair people. They're fucking Jews. You know what I mean? They're fucking Jews. And he's like, no one told him he had brown hair. That's like crazy as fuck, right? Isn't that crazy?
Sounds crazy to me.
Yeah, that's a meth sale if I've ever heard one. You know, so definitely a man on meth, like just yelling at people.
Meth, Hitler was definitely doing meth. Wasn't he the one that like?
You had to have been.
Yeah, I'd seen a documentary about him on Netflix. He was definitely crazy.
If you kill all the Jews, who's going to run the banks and the media in the world? You know what I mean? We can't run the world. We can't run the bank. We can't rip ourselves off.
We don't know how to do numbers, dude. I can't do math. I'm dyslexic. What the fuck are we gonna do? I can't fucking read. Like fuck. Okay. Fucking
My grandma's Jewish. I can make that joke. She was a Jewish black homosexual, so I can make any joke now.
I'm like Irish. I'm like all Irish. What about
Irish?
We
were super Irish.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're not people. They're not people, JC. The Irish aren't people.
Gingers have no soul. So I mean, that's just a known
fact.
Okay.
I agree.
No soul. Okay, they got dead eyes. Fucking.
I need more love than that. More love in my life.
With your fucking dead eyes, fucker.
Right.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
I got the bartender downstairs to call me an obese leprechaun because I was roasting him so hard. He called me an obese leprechaun. I'm like, that's hilarious. I'm so mad. He's not even like Arabic, but I pretend like he's Arabic just to fuck with him, and he gets so pissed. Like, I'll just be like, yeah, I know he's not. I know he's like, I literally know he's Mexican, and I just fuck with him. And I was like, hey man, you shouldn't have a knife, man. I heard about 9/11, dude. You guys shouldn't let you have knives, dude. Like, he's like, I'm not fucking Arabic, you fucking obese leprechaun. That's what he called me. Well, that's fine. We got him triggered. We had to insult people, you know. Hope it feels good. Hector downstairs at the bar. I hope it feels great to know that.
Great.
Hope it feels good.
Well, should we cover anything else, or should we wrap up? We got anything else we want to?
I don't know. Anybody else want to give us their private information in the chat? We could probably scrounge up some more gifts.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I guess I'm just gonna play PlayStation the rest of the night. That's all we got planned right now.
Nice.
So
Hell yeah.
that's what I'm promoting. That's what I'm promoting. Is I'll be playing PlayStation until 3 o'clock in the morning. If you want to feel better about your life.
Send me your user. Send John your PlayStation. We got a PlayStation 5 over here, so I mean, you do Call of Duty or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, Call of Duty.
I fucking play little kid games like Fortnite and sports games since I've been playing lately. Been playing college football 25.
Ginger, bro. Ginger versus Ginger. Who's gonna out Ginger the other one? The other Ginger.
I don't know. You're gonna have to see it to find out.
I got an idea. We're talking about feeding the homeless, right? Like, I got this idea. If you comment the N-word right now in the comments, I'll donate $1 for every N-word. Every N-word is $1, and I'll use it to feed the homeless. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do say the N-word for charity contest. So every person that says it in the comments, we will donate $1 to the man outside. I'll give $1 to these guys outside on the street in downtown St. Louis. For one every time.
Wait.
Just all you have to comment the N-word. It's for charity. It's for charity, yeah. So we're doing it for charity. So and if you don't say the N-word, it means you don't care about the homeless. So we're gonna keep that going. So you have to say it. So I'll give you 15. I'll do 15 minutes. All the people that say the N-word in the next 15 minutes in the comments, I will give $1 to the guy outside, dying in the streets. Dying in the streets. What's up? Are you gonna say it first? All right, that's $1 for
I already said it. I didn't hear it though.
So what? Okay, that's $1. All right.
I'm not doing it again.
I'm not doing it again.
We're not doing it for charity. You're not doing it for charity. Okay. Well, I guess JC doesn't like the homeless, but I do. So if you want to feed the homeless, feel free to comment the N-word in the comments. You have 15 minutes. Every time you say the word is $1. It's $1 to the homeless.
Is this a joke or real?
I'm being serious. I'll donate whatever. I'll donate $1 for every time it's said in the comments only. Comments only.
Comments only.
I don't see it. Nobody cares about the homeless. It's kind of disgusting. It's kind of disgusting. No one cares about. We all jumped when we saw Zach Roach come. Right? Did he say it? Does he care about the homeless? Does he care about the homeless?
Does he care about the homeless?
Different. We all know the word we're saying for charity. Well, do you guys even care about the homeless? Do you even care about their kids? What if they have families, guys? We don't even have $1 towards these people yet. Whew. So
people are so selfish, dude. See, this is the world we're living in, man. This is the world we're living in, man. People only care about themselves, man. They don't give a shit about the homeless. Y'all are fucked.
I care about the homeless.
Y'all are fucked.
You know what? I actually, there's this homeless person where I'm staying.
What?
Did he say it? Did he say it?
Yeah. Oh, there it goes.
Are we doing a thing? Is this?
Yeah, my camera was blurry. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I tried to get the focus in point. But yeah, I was gonna say that there's this homeless guy that I gave $1 to because he had a cooler full of water and ice, and it was during the summer, and he was selling water for like $3 or whatever. So I gave him some money, and he gave me water, and I was like, dude, that's the best marketing ever. Like a homeless person, serving out cold water in front of Walmart. Like, wow, for $3, cold ice water. I'm like, this dude is smart.
Yeah.
I've never seen him ever again. He's never showed up.
Well, if he was any smarter, he probably wouldn't be homeless.
Yeah. So.
But that is smart. That is smart.
Yeah.
Well, if somebody would have said the N-word 35,000 times, we could have saved the homeless man outside. You know, we could have bought him up. We got him up. We got a down payment on a condo for him outside, but you guys don't care about him. So I'm gonna. I get. Could have bought him a condo. Could have bought him a Kia. You know, could have donated got a Kia for him.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You guys just don't care about the homeless man outside. I guess that's why he's homeless. Nobody cares about him. It's, nobody.
Dropping comments.
Drop. Oh man, we're running out of time to save this guy. We're on every time there's a comment like this, no, I guess no one cares about
7 more minutes.
What a disgusting planet. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry that nobody cares about. I'm sorry that nobody cares about the fucking. Oh man. So we can't even.
Wild.
Like I wish we could just come together and save the homeless, but nobody cares. We're sort of starving. We'll feed them. We'll feed them to the hungry. We're gonna feed the homeless to the hungry. We're gonna do that. So that way we solve it. And
kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
All right, the contest is over. You guys disappointed me, but your lack of empathy for other people. There's a man sleeping out there, and you guys don't even care. He's napping on the concrete, and nobody cares. I think I'm going to adopt him. Start a series of.
You should.
Series of
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll mail him to somebody's house. I'm gonna mail him to somebody's house that won the Frankie contest. That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go kidnap him. We're gonna ship him to somebody's house that won the Frankie contest. One of the 3 addresses you guys gave me. We're gonna mail the homeless to your house. They finally have a home. We're gonna take care of these guys. You know, we're gonna give back to the community, and you guys have big hearts. You know, even though you just wouldn't say one word for charity. You know, kind of disgusting.
There it goes, right there.
No, it's close. That's close. It's close, but it's not there. Okay, I'll count that. Okay. We'll count that. We'll count that $1 for the homeless man outside so far. We've waivers $1 for charity. So congratulations. We're gonna change his life with that $1. He's gonna go to Disneyland. He's gonna buy a house. He's gonna buy a car with that $1. He's gonna do so many things with that $1. We're gonna get him some United Health Insurance. We're gonna get him.
Hey, yeah.
That $1 goes real far. He's gonna. So I appreciate the $1 being donated to this man outside. So if someone does have a heart out there.
Yeah.
Somebody does have a heart out there. I like to say that man cares about people. You know, when he said the N-word, I felt like he cared about humanity. You know, he didn't just say it to be racist. He did it to save that man outside. And with that $1, we're going to use it to buy him a village. We're going to buy him a village. We're going to buy him groceries. We're going to buy him his own car. So thank you guys at home. Like saying the N-word for charity, it means a lot to me. It's a personal cause. So I really, my grandma actually died from saying the N-word. So I really appreciate you guys donating your time and energy. I hope that.
Oh my God, you're ridiculous, bro.
This has been amazing. I mean, it's been so amazing.
No hard.
Does that mean retard? Does a hard R mean retard? Is that what that means? I don't know what that means.
No, at the end, it's the N-word. He said no hard
Which
R.
one? Which N-word?
Okay, I see what you're doing here. See what you're doing here.
I just didn't know if you cared about the homeless or not. You know, I was making sure.
Oh my God, bro!
I just didn't know if you cared about that man's life out there. So we give him $2. We can buy him 2 villas. We can buy him a private jet. We can buy him. We can ship him to some broke country. Is that what we should do? We should just ship the homeless to the poor countries.
Shit.
With $2, we'll ship him to a broke country where he could fit in and like, be with his people.
Once, going twice.
Nobody's saying it. Nobody's saying it. The closest we got was this. So.
My sister's gonna come pick me up to go do some grocery shopping, so I'm gonna log off.
Cool.
Thank you guys so much for being your ridiculous self, guys. Follow my social, Nikki X Nightly. Actually, I have a backup now because that one keeps getting flagged. So that one, my backup is Nightly Vision, and then my Nightly vision is spelled with a K, and then like a knight. Okay. And then the spiritual one is Miss Venus Vixen. So follow me for readings. And yeah, that's all I got.
You heard it here first. All right, follow me on Grindr and OnlyFans. I'm gonna go play PlayStation and beat up your children at video games.
Excellent.
Oh, you want to plug anything?
Do what?
You want to plug anything before we?
Oh yeah, find me on. Oh, I could plug JC Onset podcast, Facebook, Audio Revolt. I make music, produce, short form. I do edits, mini documentaries, and that's about it. And just staying live here. Thank you, Anthony Rogers. You're awesome. Thank you, Nikki.
Oh, you're awesome.
Yeah, you guys are so awesome. Have a great night, guys.
No, you.
Yeah, you.
No, you.
See you later, guys.
Yeah. All right.
Don? Are we? Huh. Hey. What up, man?
What's up, man?
Oh, we're done.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're done. Oh man, it was excellent, man. It was super fun, man. Super fun. I mean, Anthony's really okay, man. I gotta get off.
Oh, are you still talking?
No, he's not on here.
Oh, okay, yeah. We'll just come on up here.
Okay. Hold on, let me finish this. I'm trying to bottle this all up, man. I think I was hungry at the beginning. Yeah. Oh.
And then come upstairs and tell me and Gail about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was super fun. All right, let me close everything down. All right, hold on. The comments, a lot of great comments.